Mercenary was the first, that's the first demo that we made, and that felt like, okay, here we have an album, here we have something coming, now it's gonna flow.
We come from above. We come from above, fueled by the hatred fed into us since we were born. We're standing alone, mask of dishonor covering up the scars we hold.
When Joel gets to put vocals on it, because that's when you really get when you can actually hear if it's SOEN, if it has that emotion that it needs to have, and that if it's aggressive enough and everything. So I wrote the part, I felt that I had something strong. We met, he recorded the vocals, and we kind of felt, okay, this is going in.
We carry the faith, bound to the ones who fell in the shadow of your grace. Enforcer of hate, send generations into the mouth of disarray. Oh yeah, cool.
Quite early we understood is a song to open our live show. It's a very straight to the point metal song. It has everything that we love in metal. It's groovy, it's heavy, and the guitar solo is amazing. Again?
One more, yeah.
It's a quite heavy piece, and you know, that's like life, you know. Sometimes it's not just happy-go-lucky. It can be pretty dark and heavy, and I think in a way you can feel some comfort in that too.
Discordia came out of playing around. I got a new guitar, and I started playing some riffs and you know, tuning down to see how low I could go in the guitar and still get a sound that was good enough. And I don't know, it's just that's the, you know, the beauty of music, that somewhere playing around I felt there was 4 or 5 seconds of something that I felt was really interesting and that I think would fit SOEN. Still something we never did. We never played that low tuning, and we started building a song. I called Joe, and he came over and we started playing around with that and finding some contrasts on how can we, if this is the heaviest that we can do, what's the softest what we can do, and the verse turned into something very atmospheric and very quiet, and we just went for it. We actually didn't know how that song would turn out because we needed to go into the studio and really hear the sound of everything to see if it worked, if the vision, you know, could be realized. And when I listen to it now, it's an amazing song. I really love it, and it's different.
I see them laughing in their happy homes while I'm standing here alone, wishing I was someone. I never wanted to be holding anyone. Turn away that day, leaving a past in that place, throwing it all. I need to find a way out of this sinister maze. Standing aside, I know that what we had wasn't worthless. Now I have to learn to forget.
My voice will be
That day, leaving up,
You ready to start?
turn away that day.
Yeah.
Leaving all past in that place. Throwing
Are we
it
rolling?
all. I need to
Oh, I
find
I am
a
rolling.
way.
It's sort of like, I think it shows a side of SOEN that many people have not necessarily seen.
When we go to the studio, it's honestly it's 100% focus. I think it's all day. There's no mental breaks. It's kind of mentally draining, but also so rewarding. Lars, you wanna record some rolls to this, maybe?
Of course.
Get in there.
Thought that everyone was alive, but
Ja, nu är vi där.
but nothing feels as good as you. What I say is true, what I say is nothing you can deny. And do I really need you here just to erase the fear that I'm all alone and empty within? How does someone become so heartless? Rip it into my chest. How does someone become so cold and indifferent? 'Cause nothing feels as good as you. What I say is true. What I say are words that you can't deny. Just to ease the pain, 'cause I'm all
I'm always a sucker for the teamwork.
Food!
Det skulle vara...
Martin?
Look at that. Guys.
Oh, sir, wait.
Chefs first, musicians second.
That's what you get for trying to be a hero, man.
How we together can create something that sounds like one person. That's something that how we can get to that magic.
We have been growing together now like for 15, 16 years it's been, and I think one of the strongest aspects is that it was sort of an unexpected relation that we would work, because we come from we don't have the same friends, we don't have the same background, so the meeting that we had many years ago was a little bit unexpected, and the way that we could work together was also unexpected. It was unexpected to work.
We really share the same vision on not only what SOEN is to be, but how life should be in terms of what goals, what is important to be a decent human being. And we've been doing this for a very long time, so that we can read each other and be there for support when it needs to, or just don't be there when you don't need to. It's you know, everybody says it, and being in a band is kind of it's a bit of a marriage at the end, you know, without the fun parts.
You know, Lars is the Brian Eno of SOEN. He's the architect. He's so much theoretical background. He's this unusual combination of a person that, you know, went to the Royal Academy School in Sweden. He learned all the theory that you can find, but he loves Guns N' Roses, Metallica. He's like, you know, so that combination is a bit unique. He's able to bring that sort of academic input into music, academic input into SOEN. So, you know, he can build and he can make it solid in that way.
He can just take whatever I write and I will tell him, like, look, I have this melody, but it's kind of, I want it to sound epic and huge because it's the end of the song, and he will take it and he will add all of these different instruments, chords and stuff, and really make it explode. It's a very important part of SOEN.
Then he's also just like a fantastic rock star. You know, he looks amazing on stage.
Det är det mäktigaste ackordet som finns.
Det är det hårdaste ackordet, det är så jävla
Det
hårt.
var...
Vet du vilket det hårdaste ackordet är?
First of all, the solos on the whole album is fantastic. It's fantastic, and Cody is such a talented guitar player. He has that special thing that, you know, to me it's guitar playing is not about noodling, which he's fantastic at doing, but it's what you can bring into the guitar tone, how you play it, what kind of emotions can you bring with your tone. That is what Cody can do, and that is what is so unique with his guitar playing.
I love to work with him because he's very open. He has good ideas, and he's you know, he inspires. He's a guy that really, not only by his playing but also by his understanding of how to reach whatever goal you have with that certain song. Just it's a perfect band member, you know.
Music to me it's much more than you know, a math instruction or a logic puzzle that you're supposed to solve. It is what you feel when you hear the music. It's what you feel when someone is playing the guitar. That is what matters and counts. And this is what Cody brings. So that's why he's one of the best. And then, you know, he's just a fantastic person.
Stefan is back. That's the most important thing. And I always had a extremely, how do you say my chemie? Like, you have a good connection, let's say. And to have him back is for the morale of the band is very important. And the connection that I have with him musically, that you need actually to have with a bass player, is great. He has he understands groove in ways that other people don't, and he understands where bass needs to be to make the song stronger.
He's a strong, what do you say, force, you know, like he's able to bring that kind of, he's a solid person, very solid person. He's loyal, he's talented, and he's, you know, he's very good for the whole structure of the band. Then he's also like, he's a hell of a groovy bass player.
Joel always, with every album, he brings something more to the table. He gets better as a singer, and of course you have this idea on how the songs are gonna turn out, and then he records vocal and everything gets a little bit better and better.
Okej, de är bra.
Jag hade hört de gamla då. Hade jag hört och då lät det inte lika bra.
Ja, nej, de hade lite förbättringspotential.
Ja.
Men det är bra.
Ja. Ja, vi sjunger bara refräng då.
Lite hårda.
Fast det låter skitbra. Ja. Det här är inte bekvämt.
Vad är det här ifrån? Från idag?
Men det här är något som du har skickat efter. Det måste vara det som ni spelar in.
Ja, just det. Ja.
Okej, det håller.
Men vi måste ändå ta några till.
För mig är det bara, och vi kan gå igenom och gå igenom och se. Har vi allt så, alltså, upp till den standard som du har gjort oss vana vid? Eller är det grejer som kan bli bättre?
And it's kind of unique that, you know, that Martin and I work so well together, given that we are so opposite from this obvious perspective. The thing is that we actually do work well together. We have a lot in common. But that first thing that it was a bit unexpected is probably the key to the unique thing that we're able to bring. You know, that the kind of we complement each other in a very special way, I would hope or presume.
Martin's drumming on this album is sort of a display of why he's one of the most influential drummers in the metal scene. He just plays effortless.
Alex is great to work with. He's very attention to detail and has a lot of knowledge and understands the vision of the band and doesn't really try to impose his vision. He's more open to discuss the choices that you make and why something else would be better. Civilized conversations without any drama and it, you know, it's good to understand. Many producers just they know better or they feel they know better and there's no explanation. They just jump and hijack whatever you're doing and make it the way that they want it to sound. But with Alex you get to really talk and find a way that makes everyone happy.
We're just waiting for the signal from the control room.
Yes.
Hi, sorry for invading.
Hello. No, it's nice.
We might catch. Yeah, exactly.
The thing that it was good, but it's the same every time.
Very much so.
Welcome to the SOEN experience.
Maybe I missed it, but can you tell us how the record will be called, or is it a secret?
We can.
Yeah.
It's gonna be called Reliance. Now we're happy. It was a tough decision to listen to it with all
Together with
with all the journalists, but I think it was the right choice. Yeah.
I was quite surprised about how hard it came out, how heavy.
but I think it really suits the band because I think they maybe try to embrace both of their extremes, so like very soft, emotional, fragile side with great ballads and stuff like that, but also the hard riffing stuff for the headbangers. So great record.
I think this is an incredible progression for SOEN. There's some experimentation on the album that you wouldn't expect, and also a lot of real hard bangers that will absolutely have people headbanging, especially when they play them live. It's an album that just sums up the band in its totality, and the fans are going to love it.
The album, a roller coaster of heavy emotions.
You know, every day is not like rosy in music. It can be hard sometimes too, you know, and to knowing that feeling, to know that they got your back, that Team SOEN is there, that there's so many people that has been listening to these albums and been able to take them to their hearts, and that they are actually helping us, you know, to carry us forward. That's extremely important. Especially when on those days when it feels a bit, when you're not on your best game, for example. That's when you really can count on the SOEN fans. So thank you to them.